Good afternoon everyone, my name is John Russell Gibelo from BSHM2 Section 2. I'm here in front of you to answer 8 fundamental truths of tourism. In the growth of tourism, in every place here in the Philippines, or other world, it is affect the place that used to be converted as a tourist attraction. An example for this is the construction of road in the mountain that make the route easier to trip because the extreme cleanliness, the people were built infrastructure and make open to the public. In that way, the place is increasingly being destroyed due to the tourism because what they are doing is polluting the place that used to be clean. Like they are dumping necessary food like plastic. In that way, tourism is gradually consuming our natural resources. Due to the large amount of tourist sites in our country or other places in our world, the number of the tourists was increased. The consequence for this to the place that have a big number of tourists, number one cause of this was 1. The environment become dirty. 2. The traffic. 3. The pollution. And because of this, the land in the cities has become expensive as well. Because of the growth of tourism, it also consumes the natural resource of an area. For example, a plantation land bought to build a condo. In that way, the natural resources of an area are increasingly being destroyed. And if the activity continues, it will have a bad consequence to the people and especially to the environment. Due to the expansion of tourism, in every part of the world, most of the rich businessmen wants to buy the land of the locals. To develop a tourist spot, they can build facilities for the people who came to them. They want to buy the land of the locals to expand the tourist spot in their place. Not everything that tourism can do in one place is good for everyone. Most of it's harmful, especially to the people that the businessman wants to buy their land. To build infrastructure as a tourist spot, tourism is very brutal in this way because those who wants to buy the land of the locals are attached to those power of the government. Being a private, tourism sector has a positive impact, especially for the locals, because it provides to them employment, and the development of a business is based on its ability to develop tourism and earn big money because of its own ability. Without government assistance, but often there is something wrong with expensive system to make a tourist site runs properly. For example, a place with a good view has a garbage can. Yes, they have it, but where can they throw the trash without the help of the government? They can think of a way for it in. They agree to invest. With the growth of the tourism industry, most of the tourists who came to a country cannot be controlled by the government. What they can do in this way, should the agency monitor of their tourists who came to a country so that they can also monitor that they know if they are doing that is not good in their country. Example, Chinese who enter our country with the intention of doing business but it is not, our government knows because there is no one monitor him. It's also possible that he has joined an organization so the government doesn't know he has a plan to start a business in our country. Not all the tourists are equal the reason why they are traveling. Not all of them want to rest who have right intention in our country. Example, he wants to make a drug group that supplies to other acquaintance. Or it may be possible for him to run a business that is not registered with our government so as not to know that he is doing something illegal in our country. Not all tourists want to go to other country. It's just to relax. Most of them also want to grab the wealth of a country. Most of the tourists who come far away, the place that they can travel, their pleasure to relax and unwind in their daily life. So what the most of them do in a day is just what they do go. Like Luneta Park, Ocean Park, and many more. And the next day, another place again. The tourists will go that way A tour operator makes easier for foreign to travel. In this way, that also avoid the tourists who are fooled by other people. They don't know the place that they want to go in a country. Because of the large income from tourism, many of the businessmen are investing because the continuous growth of number of tourist sites in a different country. It's bring to them a big income because of the tourist spot. In that way, many businessmen are rushing to grow their investment because of the tourism. The event and changes in the world of tourism, all they can do is find a change as a possibility to become a tourist spot. And in that time, become popular and recognized, many people will hear, they will try again. But this time, their target is big. They have a lot investor for these plans in entire community. So that's it.